Good morning and happy blessed Friday. I was thinking about when you come to the road as a parent of letting go. And I get this visual of when you're teaching your child to ride a bike and you take the training wheels off. As the parent, you let go knowing the possibilities. And some of those possibilities are maybe your child taking off and falling and being there to support them and help them pick them up and get them back on the bike to continue to ride, or the child taking off and doing wonderful. They keep going. They learn to use their brakes. They learn to balance. Or doing a lot of consoling if they fall and hurt themselves, being there to talk them through it, hopefully with the idea that they'll get back on the bike and continue to try. And it made me think about life in general and what we prepare our children for as parents. And the idea is, back to the visual, we prepare our kids to one day get on the bike, take the training wheels off, and learn how to ride and ride without us or ride with us at a distance. And there comes a point in time where our children don't need us on a day-to-day or regular basis, but they do come back if you've built a strong foundational piece that allows them to feel like even if or when they fall, that they can come and talk to us and get our support. And then there's this other part where you have parents who never let go or hold on to the bike as their children are driving or learning to ride, or never provide enough space or the opportunity for their children to fall for their own fears. And I think about that in terms of the types of relationships you're setting up and the individuals you are preparing for the future. So the parent who learns to let go is trusting, and I say trusting God, that God will always and does pick up. He's always there. He picks up where we leave off, and teaching our children to trust in Him. But the parent who holds on, maybe they never learn to trust. And so instead of letting go, they hold on, cling tighter, and then recreate or pass down the same types of non-trust to their children. And so their children never leave or never venture out, or are so afraid to fall that they don't even try, or their tries are very limited. And when I think about children and thinking about being a parent, I knew that one day I would be faced with knowing that my son would one day be an adult. And the most important piece was that he was a gift to me from God. And how did I want to show God how much I loved him? It was through the ways in which I parented him. Yes, I was a protective parent, but I wasn't a helicopter parent. Whenever situations arose, I would listen and hear my child's perspective, and then give him the instructions of what he should probably do next. And then only in the event that something didn't go the ways in which we both thought about it, only then would I step in. And I'm here for it today. that I watch my son and I watch him venture off. I see him fall. I see him get bruised. And not in any way do I find satisfaction in seeing that. But it is a reminder of when I was his age and the bumps and bruises and the falls that I encountered or incurred. And today I'm still alive to talk about it. And I've learned so much by letting go. I've learned how to recreate a different kind of relationship and strengthen what we already have. And so I wonder how different he would have been if every step of the way I just stepped in and did it for him. He shares with me a saying that I would have with him when he was little, and he would ask what a word meant. And I would say, go get the dictionary and look it up. And he would just be like, oh, dang. So recently we had a conversation about that. And he said, I really used to get annoyed when you would say, look it up. But I now understand why. Because in this world, yes, he has me, God willing. He can call on me when he needs my support. But he's now in a position where he has to figure so much out. And that is the key. Allowing not just your children, but people around you, even if you're knowledgeable about something, giving them what you have, because it's about sharing and not hoarding information, backing up and allowing them to figure it out. I wonder, just a thought. Thank you for listening. I love you. Happy Blessed Friday.